The NBA is planning to expand the roster capacity to 17 players, including two-way players. Before they were planning to do this, teams could only have 15 players on their roster. This increase in roster spots allows unsigned players the opportunity to still sign with a team. In this video, we're going to look at 8 players that could sign with a team before the season starts back up. Number 1 on this list is Isaiah Thomas. As we all know, Isaiah Thomas was one of the best point guards in the NBA before he got hurt. Since he came back, he hasn't looked the same, but he's still only 30 years old and has a lot of game in him left. Even though the Wizards were horrible this year, it wasn't his fault, and he was still playing solid for the minutes he was given. In 23 minutes a game, he averaged 12.2 points, 3.7 assists, and 1.7 rebounds, shooting 40% from the field, 41% from 3, and 81% from the free throw line. He still has the ability to come off the bench and help a championship caliber team. Hopefully the Celtics can sign him. I think that would be a great look. That's something he wouldn't mind too. When he was asked earlier this year if he would play for the Celtics again, he said for sure if the opportunity presented itself. I hold no grudges and they know that. I have a genuine love for the city of Boston. If that were to happen, I'd love to be a part of what they have going on. You never know. I'm always open for an opportunity to be in the NBA and play the game that I love at the highest level. If that opportunity presents itself, for sure, time has passed. Number 2 is Demarcus Cousins. Demarcus Cousins signed with the Lakers in the offseason, but after that, he tore his ACL in the pickup game that summer. Because he couldn't play, the Lakers eventually waived him to sign Markieff Morris. It's crazy too how he got released shortly after he said this.
We cutting this shit.
In front of DeMarcus?
I'm not. We are cutting this shit.
I'm saying
in
front of DeMarcus?
Y'all niggas trying to get me waived.
But since he was released and not traded, he's eligible to come back to the team this season. Hopefully that can happen because I think he could really help them out. Number 3 on this list is Jamal Crawford. Even though he didn't play this year, I think he should still be in the NBA. Last season in 18.9 minutes, he averaged 7.9 points, 3.6 assists, and 1.3 rebounds, shooting 39% from the field, 33% from 3, and 84% from the line. His last game in the NBA proved that he still has game left too. He scored 51 points, becoming the oldest player in NBA history to score 50 at age 39. In his last 10 games, he was bowling too with increased minutes. In 26.4 minutes a game, he was averaging 16.2 points, 5 assists, and 1.8 rebounds, shooting 49% from the field, 42% from 3, and 87% from the line. Number 4 is Trey Burke. He only played 25 games this season before he was waived by the Sixers. I don't understand why they waived him though. He was playing good in the limited minutes he was getting. In 13.2 minutes, he averaged 5.9 points, 2.1 assists, and 1.4 rebounds, shooting 46% from the field, 42% from 3, and 72% from the line. Somebody needs to sign him ASAP. He's a solid backup point guard that can run a second unit and provide spacing. Number 5 is Gerald Green. Last year in 20 minutes, he averaged 9.2 points and 2.5 rebounds, shooting 40% from the field, 35% from 3, and 83% from the line. He re-signed with them in the offseason, but then he suffered a broken foot right before the season started. Because of this, he was traded to the Nuggets, then they waived him a few days later. The timeline for his recovery was 6 months, so he should be healed up and ready to play now. Number 6 is Tyler Johnson. The Suns waived him in February, and now he's looking for a new home. This season in 16 minutes, he averaged 5.7 points and 1.7 assists, shooting 38% from the field, 28% from 3, and 75% from the line. These numbers isn't great, but I think a lot of this has to do with the limited minutes he was playing. He's still young, only 27 years old, so hopefully a team can sign him. Number 7 is J.R. Smith. He only played 11 games last season before he quit on the Cavs because he felt like they weren't trying to win because they weren't playing him like that. He's still been working out and waiting for a team to pick him up though. I don't agree with him saying he's better than 85% of the league, but I think he can still be a knockdown shooter and defender for a contender off the bench. He has a lot of playoff experience and played a role in helping the Cavs win a championship in 2016. And number 8 is Iman Shumpert. Even though he's still making music, he still wants to be in the NBA. This season in 18.5 minutes, he averaged 4.2 points and 2.6 rebounds, shooting 32% from the field, 24% from 3, and 57% from the line. This is horrible, and I honestly think that might be the last of Iman Shumpert. But who knows, teams still might want him for his defensive presence. So yeah, those are the 8 players that can benefit from the expanded rosters. Who do you think will find another team first? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more vids. Peace.